What is going on, nerds? Today I'm playing in the Poli's Poolhouse weekly tournament with a deck that essentially mills myself and still wins the game. So how the deck works: I have Rabsca, which has 240 if I have 3 or fewer cards in my deck, and Wo-Chien, which has 20 and 122 bench Pokemon if I have 3 or fewer cards in deck. Which are really strong attacks, and then I just essentially play a bunch of ways to deck myself out as fast as possible with the fastest cards in the game. Using an engine I made for a previous video that pretty much allowed me to deck myself completely out turn 1. Alright? The first match, it looks like I'm fighting against Archalodon. Let's see how it goes. Apologies, I have hiccups. Okay, cool. Yeah, Archalodon round 1. Should be an interesting matchup. The worry is they have really high HP, which can cause problems for my deck sometimes. It's not unwinnable, but it can be tough. Thankfully, I have Super Rods, so if I get too low in deck, I can still recover things and keep my deck from completely going away. And good luck to my opponent, getting in round 1. Looks like Limitless TCG. Looks like the tournament website won't let me send him good luck for some reason. Some glitch. Maybe I need to refresh or something. I don't know. But yeah, round 1. Let's see how it goes. On the coin flip and is deciding who goes first. Why'd I open my File Explorer? Jeez. There we go. Okay. Mew EX. I think I start with Mew EX just because it's for a treat. Sure, you can take prizes off of it, but I'm not particularly worried about that occurrence. One more again. Okay, cool. And I'm drawing a card. Gutsy Pickaxe is a good card because I can allow myself to deck out faster with it. I have no fighting energy to attack, but just the fact that it draws a card is why it's here. Essentially a card that lets me see one card deeper. That's the whole point of it. Which is kind of funny, but it works. And of course, Trekking Shoes also sees one card deeper, but I get to pick if I want to go 2 cards deeper. Which I normally do. Radiant Greninja. Pretty good, I guess. Concealed, yeah. Makes sense. You guys have Relicanth, which allows him copy Duraludon with attack, which does more damage if it's already damaged, but I don't think I'm too worried about that. Yeah, it allows him to copy the Raging Hammer. I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, that should be fine. Artisan! Cool. And it's my turn. Oh, actually, I can use Artisan myself. That's actually really helpful. What do I get? I feel like I get another Rellor. I like getting 2 Rellors as early as possible. That's because Rabsca's kind of my main attacker. Wo-Chien's still a solid attacker, but it costs 2 energy, so it's harder to use a bunch of them. I can Nest Ball for the Zacian. Or the Squawkabilly. I do have Seal Stone in hand, though, which makes me kind of err towards the Zacian. Of course, I do play multiple Seal Stones, but that's a pretty good draw. Trekking Shoes first. No. Don't need a Poffin. That's interesting. I like that. I do keep the Carmine, actually, because I do want to use that attach. That's why I could Mew EX before I draw. That's a questionable choice. I think I Carmine. I feel like there's a good chance I'll be able to Mew EX at some point later in this turn. That is good. Wow. I had a Secret Box, and I thin out pieces that I don't particularly need right now. Like, I don't know. We can draw the most cards. PokéStop is a good stadium. Another Seal Stone. I could get... No, I don't think Switch Cart's necessary. Gutsy Pickaxe is a good item to draw cards. I've already Carmined. I could just get Trekking Shoes just to dig deeper. I think that's fine. And then a Supporter. I mean, I guess I don't need Carmine at this point, right? Because I already used my Supporter this turn. Carmine's not quite as necessary or relevant. Replace his stadium with my PokéStop. Is the game gonna lag? Please don't lag. I think they said there's some kind of update going on today, so this might happen. Okay, I don't really like losing Trekking Shoes that much, but I mean, there's no option here. Gutsy Pickaxe. Okay. I can Ultra Ball away this whole hand. Then Mew for 3. I mean, it's crazy how fast this deck tries to deck itself out. It's kind of fun. Is this almost know yourself turn 1? Yeah. Nice PFP late. Now you should play Claw for a stream. Yes, I should. That's a very good idea. I should definitely stream Claw. Terrapagos, yeah, I think the Terrapagos variant is the best one to stream. And just the best deck in general out of the options. But also would be most fun version to stream. I play, how many Switch cards do I play? I think I have one more, I think I'll play 3 Switch cards if I recall correctly. So I don't need to worry too much about losing a Switch card, although I still don't like it. I could also Ultra Ball away. I actually not down any Super Rods, am I? So I could lose a Wo-Chien and not be too upset. Or I could just lose a Seal Stone and Grass Energy. I play plenty of Grass Energy. Actually, I think that's what I do. Yeah. And then I get myself the Rabsca just out of my deck, because I don't really want to PokéStop away the Rabsca. Oh, actually, I'm going to Zamazenta this turn, so I'm going to lose my whole hand anyway. Unless I choose not to Zamazenta, which there's an argument not to Zamazenta here. Let's see. Well, I can Super Rod in a lot of resources and draw into them with Zamazenta. So actually, I think I do Zamazenta. Like, yes, I have some good things in hand, but I don't think I'm too worried about losing them. So, I mean, I just Rod in, like, 3 pieces. I think those 3 are good. Yeah, those 3 are good. And then I Zamazenta, discard, and draw 5. Yeah, Robin Schultz list is probably a very good, cloth list. Okay. This seems pretty good. I have 4 Seal Stone to allow me to dig for more pieces. I think this should work. Now, there's an argument I should have retreated the Mew EX, because if he evolves and KOs it, he does take 2 prizes. Actually, I probably should have retreated the Mew EX, at least force him to find a Gust. Actually, Archaludon doesn't attach from the deck or the discard. It attaches 2 from the discard to itself. Okay. But it does 220 damage, so that's a little annoying. Essentially, if he has the Archaludon, he does take 2 prizes off my Mew, which is definitely not ideal. Yeah, I probably should have tried to at least play around that in some way. But I didn't, whatever. Oh, yeah, and Bidoof can't even be hit while on the bench because of Carefree Countenance. Jeez. Well, let's see. Next turn is probably a Rabsca attack. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, he gets the Archaludon. There's definitely an argument to give up a Rellor over the Mew here. Probably would have been smarter, because, I mean, I can't one-hit his Archaludon. He's even resistant to grass, so I especially can't one-hit him. Makes things a little bit tougher. Alrighty. Night Fetcher. Gotcha. I mean, the hope is his hand is small enough and not set up enough that I have a chance. It's annoying how he can't do damage on the bench. Well, Rabsca 2 hits his Archaludon. Who knows how good his hand is. It might not be very good. That's gonna hope. Nest Ball. Oh, there are no more Rellors. That's fine. I can get a Mew EX. I mean, either way, I can take prizes easily, so I might as well. I just need to draw into the Rabsca. Now, I could Vessel to Thin. Could PokéStop as well. PokéStop is risky. I think I have Vessel. Away a Grass. Thin out 2 more Grass. Okay, there's 6 cards in deck, right? Okay. I'm guaranteed to get enough with Trekking Shoes plus 4 Seal Stone. The worry is that Trekking Shoes hits something I don't want it to hit. I put that in my hand, actually. I will be having to use Forest, but I don't really care about using Forest. It's not like a problem to me. I think it's actually correct to use Forest here. Because, I mean, I could discard it and then draw the next one, but, I mean, that's likely that's the same amount of cards anyway. So Stone gets me Rabsca. And now I'm low enough in deck that Rabsca works. I guess the hard thing is finding another Rabsca next turn. Which I guess would be a reason to hold on to Forest, to try and find another Rabsca next turn, but I'm likely okay, and if I can't find it, Wo-Chien is still a valid attacker. It will set up 2 more Archaludons for being one hit. He never has it, trust. That's how, ooh! That's some, I mean, I guess that's only 1 Bieber. Oh my gosh. What? No way he found that off PokéStop, bruh. Jeez. That's a problem. Okay, use it to clone. That's pretty crazy luck. Wow. Alrighty. Boss. No way, he has boss in hand already? And he found double gear? He plays 3 boss. Right, no, he plays 2 boss, actually. He's gonna gear. Okay, get Turo. You already boss, so you can't Turo. He's gonna gear again. No, he just hits me. I mean, if I KO him, maybe he just doesn't get set up right, you know? Even maybe his hand's locked out of doing stuff, so his Bibarel can't win in the game. That's kind of the hope. And there's technically a chance that it happens. I think I attached to the Wo-Chien. Yeah. I mean, Rellor's okay, but I mean, Rabsca's cheap. I like having Wo-Chien already powered up and stuff. Counter turn for KO. This is a hard matchup. Just realized we're very close to almost losing to Iono. Oh, interesting. Very close to almost is kind of a funny way to write it. Very close to almost losing to Iono. Okay, well, you know, his hand's dead, right? He's got nothing. Ugh. How many Archalodon does he play? He plays 3? Okay. That's game. Even if he doesn't have boss, it's still game because I can't one-hit an Archalodon. This is a very hard matchup. You can even win in 2 attacks. Essentially, he would have to miss an attack this turn because the thing is taking a prize every turn now. I should have retreated my Rellor earlier on when I had the chance. It was a mistake not to, and it kind of caused me problems. At this point, I've lost, though. How does he always have it? That's crazy. Okay. Second round prize is good, yeah. That was... I mean, it's not a good matchup. The thing is, this deck is tough into really high HP things. But when you have Lost Box running around, and when it hits weakness on Zard, and, I mean, even Raging Bolt, like, is a fine matchup. It's just... some matchups are definitely harder than others. Alright. Well, that match finished so quickly. I guess I'll just play against someone random on the ladder. I did hear they actually changed the ladder to an ELO system once you reach Arceus League, which is huge. Because actually having the ELO system is great. So maybe I'll be able to reach Arceus League and actually play in the ELO system. Oh no, not 1-0. 0-1. Got up in my match record correctly. I did not win that game. But I mean, not winning my first game, I could still definitely make top cut. How many players are there? It looks like there's, like, I can't even tell how many rounds there are. We'll see. I'll find out how many rounds there are after this one. But it is a smaller, tournament. At least smaller compared to online tournament standards. That's a pretty good starting hand, to be fair. I like that. I want to fight some of the high dragons that I'm thinking. Ooh. So this is probably a Dusk deck, which is scary. But it's not the end of the world. It's just kind of scary. The thing is, Dusk gives us each a prize, which makes it not as much of a problem, because it's kind of even. He could have had a board white, which is the biggest worry. I think I have to get down 3 Rellor to prevent board white. The good thing is if he's playing Terrapagos, I should be able to one-hit Terrapagos pretty easily. Yep. Because, yeah, his Terrapagos, as long as I don't play Bouffalante, which I feel like most people don't play Bouffalante anymore, I can one his Terrapagos really easily. Also, Wo-Chien can knock out 2 Noctowls at the same time, which is also very powerful. So I feel like this is bad, but certainly not as bad as it might look at first, even if he is a Dusk deck. Ultra Ball, wow. Okay. I guess he's going for a Duskull or something. Maybe a Pidgey. Him going for Ultra Ball is somewhat surprising to me. If you get the Pidgey, though, it would just get her a gift from Fan Rotom. Why do you give her the Hoo-Hoo? That seems sketchy. For Palkia? Oh. That means he doesn't have Dusknoir. Although it does mean he probably has Radiant Greninja, and I do not play Manaphy. I thought of Manaphy, but the problem is this deck, to deck itself out, does often fill its entire bench up, so. Squawk. Wo-Chien. Nest Ball for... No! Zamazenta's prize! That's tough. Okay. Well, I do play Heavy Ball. Hey, game. Bruh. Okay. The game says no taking Rellor. Whatever. That sucks, but the... Is that even, like, worth it at this point? Like, Heavy Ball is in deck, so it's almost like, do I get anything? Because I can't get the Rellor because this freaking game says no. For some reason. Okay, Carmine in hand. At least that's good. I feel like I attach it instead of Ultra Balling it away, and then I Carmine. There's a Rellor. Squawk. I'm not sure if I'm sequencing this right. I never really know exactly how it should be sequenced, but, that's interesting. Pickaxe. That's good. Okay. I should be fine now. Mostly. PokéStop. If you can find me a heavy ball or a way to get a heavy ball, that would be great. That's not a heavy ball or a way to get a heavy ball, but that is a lot of cards. Oh, yeah, there's... Okay. There's no more Rellors in my deck. So... I do need to keep thinning. That's important, always. I almost feel like I put down Mew and I just kind of try to empty my hand now. Losing Rod is a little scary. Actually, let's see. If I Ultra Ball these away, right? That doesn't quite work, right? Or I guess I could, but I lose a Rod. But losing the Rod's not a big deal. As long as I can empty my hand, it's like, I have more Rods. I could have also gone for a Vessel play, so I could Ultra Ball and keep some in my hand, but that would be kind of weird. That's pretty solid. Trekking Shoes? No. And my hand is locked, but I do have PokéStop available, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. There was once again an argument to retreat the Mew EX, but, real? I know what you're saying real about. Parapagos, let's see. I mean, if he finds the Area 0, he could do it. If he finds the Area 0, I'm in trouble, because he removes my PokéStop. I guess Noctowl finds the Area 0, but he also needs a Switch and a DTE. Seems like finding the DTE is the hardest part. Or I guess he could Palkia, but he doesn't have any water energy in the discard pile. Actually, considering he's playing the Palkia version, maybe he plays more water-based. That actually is likely that he's going to get, what, like... I mean, he still needs to find a way to get multiple energy in the discard, so I don't even know the easiest way to do that. It kind of depends on his hand. He has taken a while that Noctowl, which either means he has everything he needs and he's looking for extra things, or he doesn't have all he needs and he's looking for what is the best option to find what he needs. Serrano? What the? Search for 3 Pokemon EX? That's weird. I didn't even know this card existed. Huh. You play PokéStop. Nice! Lost the Pheasantipity. He didn't get a water in the discard, which is not ideal, but... The fact he got Serrano off the Noctowl makes me think his hand is not great. Okay, Rating Running. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Really? Come on. Okay. Yeah, Area 0. Sure. Well, guess we see how this goes. I don't know why he got Serrano. I guess maybe he already had Palkia in hand or something, and he just wants to get a bunch of EXs in play. But I guess that would make some sense if that's his decision. So he Vessels. Got rid of Palkia. What? He plays Lightning Energy? This is what happens when I'm at the bottom of the ladder, I swear. It's kind of odd. Okay, then. Okay. Okay. Does he have another Palkia in hand? I mean, he discarded a Palkia, which made me think he has one. Maybe? I don't even know. So now what does he do? There's a Palkia. Looks like he is getting the attack. Beats the lightning. Sadly, water Pokemon aren't weak to grass like they used to be. Okay. Wo-Chien killing Noctowl and Fan Rotom. Doesn't seem too bad just because it gets 2 prizes. Or I could hit into the Palkia. Which is also not a bad option. So I'm assuming it's Star Portals, but that could leave him energy starved. Actually, I saved the Wo-Chien for when he puts on Hoots. Because, yeah, once he puts on Hoots, the Wo-Chien becomes really strong to deal with them. Chris. What? Why? Okay. Are you trying to power up your Palkia manually? Now you Star Portal? Also, that is very odd to me. Very, very odd. That's funny. I mean, he can get a Rain Greninja attack possibly in the near future, I guess. If he can find another water, which it seems like he doesn't have access to one. Also, what were those energy types? Like Crispin, what type did he put in hand? He put a grass in hand. He plays grass and lightning energy? I guess that's just to have different energy types for Crispin. I don't even know if he has an attacker that uses those types. Nest Ball, I mean... I need cards, right? So Mew EX is the best option here. Switch to Mew EX. Attach to Rellor. If I attach to Rellor, I'm locked into Rabsca, which is sketchy. But I mean, if I'm decking myself out, I'm certainly finding Rabsca. Oh my gosh! I don't think I'm decking myself out. Okay, let's see. I guess I can Super Rod, like, back a Grass Energy. Just one Grass Energy. And I do got a Retreat as well. It's annoying that I had to draw into the Rellors because the game wasn't glitched out and wouldn't let me thin out the Rellors. Retreat to a Rellor, feed it to him. That's terrible luck. Dang. Hopefully it's okay. We'll see. It should, in theory, be okay, but it depends. The problem is Radiant Greninja can wipe me, but if he removes this, I guess there's not as much for Radiant Greninja to go after, which is a good sign. So I guess that's the best thing about this. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So, what you doing? Heavy Ball. Hoot hoot, darn. That's tough. I feel like I have to Wo-Chien that off the board if he puts it down. Stretcher. What's he getting back? Fez? Okay. Now if I kill the Hoot Hoot, it means he can Fez, which is a little scary. But I guess that's the best option I have still. Probably, at least. Let's see. Okay. What are the chances he... Serrano? I don't understand that card. I guess it's just like a newer player's list or something. Also, why did he knock out for that when he ended up using Crispin at the end of the turn anyway? Yeah, very odd. Mew EX? What? Huh? Okay. Could see what away a Grass Energy, because he has that for some reason. Oh! Grass, Water, Lightning. He's trying to use Crown Opal. I see. He's got Crispin, so he can use Crown Opal. I forgot that Terrapagos had a second attack. Because nobody ever uses it, because it's not a good attack. He does put down the Hoot Hoot. Now, what are the chances he has a knockdown hand? I feel like they're high, but at the same time, if I let him Pheasant Dippity, that's also a problem. So it's like, do I hit the Palkia or do I Wo-Chien? It seems like with his current setup, it seems like he's not playing like DT Ether stuff, so killing the Palkia does seem solid. Really tough to prize the Zamazenta. Come on! Can this game give me anything? Super Rod to get back a Rellor. I think I have a Grass left in deck already, so I don't really need another Grass. Right, there is a Grass left in deck. Yeah, there's two. Cool. I hate using Switch Cart, because, I mean, it could mean it's easier to stall me, although the good thing is a lot of my stuff, I don't have the 2 Tree Zamazenta, so it's not as big of a deal. Come on! What the heck? Prizing Zamazenta. I would have been able to discard my hand and draw 5 every turn if I had the Zamazenta on the field. But now I can't. Ugh. I think I've just lost at this point. Goodness. I guess I could have triple drawn with Rabsca. Maybe that would have been the best option. I don't know. It's weird and weird. But I can... If he takes a knockout, I can thin my hand out anyway. And then Mew. This is, like, really bad. Alrighty. Why is he just sitting there? Does he have a hard decision or something? I feel like there shouldn't be a hard decision here. Okay. Oh yeah, that just guarantees win. Because I killed the Raining Greninja, he already has Palkia ready. Why does he play multiple Switch in this deck? I don't know, man. Alright, that's just game. At least the first game I didn't brick. Goodness. Anyway, the next tournament match starts in 9 minutes. Thankfully, that wasn't a tournament match, and so I can still do on the tournament. If I fight Meta, I feel like this deck is better. Like, if I fight Zard, that's a good matchup. Raging Bolt's not a bad matchup. Although any one prize deck is a very good matchup. So a lot of evolution stuff is good matchups. Anything Weak Grass, which there's a lot of things Weak Grass. I mean, like, if you're at the meta, most popular is Charizard Pidgeot, that's a great matchup. Goldango sniping Gimme Ghouls, I feel like that's an alright matchup. Drago is a little sketchy because Ogerpon's Terra and can't be hit. But I think it is winnable, but it's definitely not great. Cloth Terrapagos, Cloth is weak to grass. And I guess he also has some lower decreasing. So I feel like Cloth Terrapagos is an alright matchup. Although they were both one-prizers, which is a little scary. Actually, I think it might be slightly unfavored. Miraidon? I can one-hit Miraidons easily, so that's a good matchup. Lawson, of course, can take multiple prizes. Hydreigon's weak to grass. I mean, most of these are actually pretty good matchups if I set up. So hopefully that happens. Anyway, with the time until the next match, might as well discuss the metagame a little bit. Most popular deck is Charizard Pidgeot. What are the lists like? Okay. Half of the people are playing, or, yeah, 0.55 of this Pidgey on average. Which means, I mean, generally people play 2 Pidgey, so that means... Yeah, that's weird how there's half a Pidgey of that on average. That Pidgey's terrible. You never play that Pidgey. Because Dusclops one-hits that Pidgey. It makes your mirror match way worse just because you have a 50 HP Pidgey. It's a huge mistake to play that. There's some weird stuff at the bottom. I'm just going to ignore it because it's not good. Especially the Rabsca. Like, play Manaphy in this format. You don't need Rabsca. Rabsca's overkill at this point. Cleffa. I'm not against Cleffa, but Zard wants to go first now. Like, blind, it goes first. So, you don't need a Cleffa. It's not bad, but you don't need it. It's better to just play like another Nest Ball. And you already have Nest Balls maxed out. Play another consistency card. Or another tech card, but not that. Lumineon. Everyone to be playing. Oh, I guess not everyone. There are some Terrapagos builds, and that's probably the ones that aren't playing it. TM Devolution. I hate this card in Zard so much. Because in the Zard mirror, if you play better, you win. If your opponent has Devo and you play better, sometimes you can lose, but Devo is not a replacement for playing better. Because the Zard mirror is so skill-based, the best way to learn the Zard mirror is to be good at the Zard mirror. That's the best way to win. And if you're not good at the Zard mirror, you shouldn't play Devo to make up for that, because you're wasting a slot that does pretty much nothing against every other meta deck. Dragapult already evolves from Dracloak. I mean, most of their decks Devo does very little against. Guard evolves from Kirlia, yeah. Devo's not very useful against other things. And in the mirror, it's essentially... In the mirror, you're giving up a turn when you use it as well. Like, I may have a damaged Zard. Like, my opponent may have a damaged Zard or something, and I Devo them, I KO their Zard, and also remove their Pidgeot. But if they have managed to find Rare Candy Pidgeot off the Devo, I just lost a possible prize, because I devolved them to Charmander when I KO'd them. Take one off prize. Or sometimes they're really behind, and you Devo, and just everything goes down a stage, but you didn't attack that turn. meaning you just lost a turn if your opponent finds a way out of Devo. Now, it is important that it can remove possible candies from your opponent, because that can help prevent Dusknoir plays. But if your opponent's smart, they won't need to evolve to Pidgeot again, because Pheasantipity has plenty of draw once they're set up, which by the time you need Devo, they probably won't. And if you Devo when they're not set up, then they have plenty of consistency to get around Devo. So, it is really easy to play around Devo, I feel like. It's not perfect, but it's a lot harder to play around a good player. I'm fighting Drago next round. Why do I have to fight Drago? Come on. Alright. Drago's gonna be a tough matchup. It is. I feel like it's possible to win. The good thing is I one-hit an Ogerpon and I one-hit a Regidrago V. So if I go fast enough, I should be okay. Alright. My opponent's like, you the guy from Blitzel server? Alright, set them a challenge. Just waiting. Sent challenge, sir. Good. Yep. Looks like maybe he sent me a challenge at the same time. Let's see. Okay, sent it. Cool. There we go. Yeah, when you send it at the same time, it can be weird. Okay. My opponent was talking to me. He recognized me. Because I used to hang out on All Out Blitzel's server. All Out Blitzel's another Pokemon YouTuber who's very good at control. Pretty much all... I mean, it used to be pretty much all he plays. Now he plays more variety, which is good. But he is good at it. Alright. My opponents will go first. Interesting. Rellor's not a terrible start. I think it's manageable. You start with Radzard. That's interesting. I think it's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, the thing is, killing it is one prize, but also, he could use a Radzard later game to mess with my prize trade, so I think that's fine. Also, if he ever decides to put Hawlucha down, which could be done to KO multiple Rabscas or something, then yeah, if he decides to put Hawlucha down, that's another thing where I could, I guess, no, yeah, I could take one prize off of it with, like, Wo-Chien while also setting up something else for a KO. His hand, oh, Squawkabilly. I was about to say, his hand doesn't look that great, but I forgot he was Nest Ball for Squawkabilly, so it's not like... Jamming Tower, that's fine. I have PokéStop. Ooh, he loses Prime Catcher. Wait a minute. If you do, because I don't have another bench Pokemon, he literally cannot use Prime Catcher. That's huge. No Teal Mask Ogerpon? Okay. This matchup is normally horrible, but now, I think I can win it. Nest Ball, ugh. I think I get Squawkabilly. Yeah, I get Squawkabilly. I don't know sequencing very well, but let's do this. Okay. Yes. That's good. I want Nest Ball to thin out. I think I thin out Wo-Chien to start powering him up. Because I want to get the energy on Wo-Chien as soon as possible, I feel like. Since he's not always able to attack, he's kind of a snipe-based one. Of course, Rabsca is probably my first attacker in this matchup, but that's fine. Trekking Shoes. No, I don't need grass. I'm fine with losing grass. Ooh, another Rellor. Do I PokéStop or Squawk first? I think I Squawk. Yeah, I Squawk. There's an argument I switch to Wo-Chien. Because next turn I can Hazardous Greed and actually do damage to both of those. And go around the Radiant Charizard while it's still stuck. He's down Prime Catcher, which means it's going to be a lot harder to get out of the active as well. So I actually think I do this. Because Wo-Chien does seem like a solid attacker if I can do it. And if he cares about Wo-Chien, I still have Rellors and stuff to go for Rabsca. Could Vessel to Thin. Don't hate doing that. Because, I mean, losing energy is always a little weird, but I don't think it's a big deal here. If I do this, Kyurem could kill all my attackers. I almost feel like I need an extra attacker spot because of Kyurem. Yeah, that makes sense. Get a PokéStop, get 2 energy. I've got plenty left, including rods and stuff. Ultra Ball away, energy. To get myself the Zamazenta. Then I Carmine. This is looking really good. Okay, Vessel can make me dig deeper. The problem is that I could end up running out of energy. Oh, I can Vessel to Thin 2 energy and then Zamazenta, which would draw back into the energy, but I think that's fine. I PokéStop first. Could also Ultra Ball. I PokéStop first, yeah. Interesting. Trekking Shoes is good. Could thin out more energy. It's always weird thinning things out, because I want to make sure I don't run out of resources. I do have... Oh yeah, all my rods are still in deck, so I don't have to worry about it that much. As long as I don't draw them all here. No. Yeah, I'm great. Ooh, that's nice. And I can Ultra Ball away 2 grass. What Pokemon do I not need? I probably don't need a Mew at this point. So I can just take that out. Any Rabscas in my discard? There is 1 Rabsca. I think what I do is I shuffle in 2 grass and a Rabsca. Yes, that's what I do. And then I Zamazenta. Discard my hand, draw 5 cards. Awesome. That's a very good end to turn 1. 15 cards in deck. Vessel can dig deeper. Okay, I like this hand. This is very solid hand, wow. He did evolve to Drago. The hope is he has to use his V-Star up, right? If he has to use his V-Star up, I think I'm in a good position. Okay, he PokéStop. It did find Ultra Ball. Loses Research. Ultra Ball probably finds Kill Mask. Which is, whatever. It's not ideal, but not a huge deal. If he Kyurems, he loses all his energy. I feel like he's going to be incentivized not to Kyurem here. Also, the fact that this card a Research there, maybe... There's a chance he doesn't have a Research at all. Like, he can't draw any more cards. I don't know how high... He has a Legacy Star. Yes! Ooh, what did he get rid of? Yikes. 2 boss. He's down all 3 of his Gust. That's really nice, because it means my EXs are going to be a little bit safer. I'm very happy about my EXs being able to stay safer. What did he get back? Oh yeah, Prime Catcher was expected. And Energy Switch. Okay, I mean, he's guaranteed to have the attack. Is he going to attack with Kyurem? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. He bring out Squawkabilly. Is he just going to Gear Tina it? I feel like he probably just uses Tina on it. But he does lose 2 energy if he Tinas, which actually means maybe he's not going to do that. He might Kyurem. Which I'm all for him Kyureming. Because the Kyurem... I mean, either way he loses energy though, right? And that's... So either way he has a problem of losing 2 energy. Okay, he Kyurems. That's kind of what I expected. Let's see. Who is he killing? Oh, he can't kill the Wo-Chien. I thought he could. That's actually good. He can't kill the Wo-Chien. Because it does 110. I thought Kyurem did 130 for some reason, but yeah. I guess I shouldn't have put on 3 Rellors. I didn't actually... I thought he was going to kill, like, Wo-Chien, Rellor, but he can't kill Wo-Chien. Although, I guess it's taking 1 prize off each of the Rellor, so it's not a big deal. It means there's nothing on Squawkabilly for him to, like, pulp. I wish I could Ionu him. I can't. That's okay. I PokéStop first, I think. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. I do think I Vessel to thin out a card. This card's stone. It's an extra stone. I already have a stone. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel like Forest Hill Stone is likely to find me enough pieces, but we'll see. Gutsy Pickaxe. Nest Ball, that's good. I do think I Super Rod pieces back in if I'm going to Nest Ball, maybe. A little questionable. If he can get... I mean, what are the chances he gets an entire attack set up, right? Like, I don't think they're very high. I could Motivate as well, which is kind of interesting. Get energy on the field. Doesn't feel great, although then Hazardous Greed does 20 more. Huh? It does set up, actually, some somewhat relevant math. Let's see. Stone. If I stone, is there any way I can get all the cards out? Or at least enough cards out? So let's see. I have 9 cards. I feel like I just gotta rely on Trekking Shoes if I want to get all the cards out. Otherwise, it's not happening. But if Trekking Shoes can find me another Trekking Shoes, I could do it. No. Find me a Trekking Shoes, please. Nope. Okay. So, not ideal, since I'm not getting the attack. Not the end of the world, either. Definitely get back those. I mean, I can make my deck bigger and then just discard my hand and draw up to it. Or I can motivate. I feel like I have to use Zamazenta here, though. This is definitely a little annoying, but should be manageable. I think I switch into the Rellor. Slight intrusion, 30 damage. It's not quite enough for counter turn to be enough either. If I discard my hand, I lose the Rabsca, but there are more in deck. So I switch to the Wo-Chien. I rot again. And then I Zamazenta. To draw some card 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Always weird, but that's how it's expected to be. Okay. Okay, that's good. Because the Vessel pretty much allows me to get enough cards. Okay, that works. Yeah, I draw for turn, and then Vessel gets me 2 energy. And I can attack. Teal Dance. Please don't find too much off that. Okay. How many energy switches is he down, right? He's already used his V-Star power. He's down 1 energy switch. That's very little, but maybe I'm okay. If he does get the Pult attack, what do I do? Okay, I own him. That's fine, right? Yeah, Iron is fine. Yeah, Iron is fine. Especially, I mean, it gives him a smaller hand than he had originally. He gets the energy switch off PokéStop, which is not ideal. He has already attacked for turn, though. So that makes us somewhat less bad. Mew EX, oh boy. Oh no. Please don't draw an Ogre Pawn, mister. No Ogre, please. I guess I can only attack with Tina or Kiram, though, so he would lose energy if he attacks once again. So that's good. Yeah. I mean, I guess actually you could attack with Drago V. That probably would be the best option if you're doing that. Now I almost feel like I hit the Squawkabilly and the Mew EX. Do I have any Raws left, actually? I don't. Oh, that's tough, because that means I actually cannot attack with multiple Wo-Chien. Yeah, I can't attack with any more Wo-Chien, so I have to go right into Rabsca. Because, I mean, Wo-Chien attack doesn't do that much for me right now. I mean, I could do Entangling Whip later for 130. But yeah, Hazardous Breeze isn't useful, because I would have to use it twice for it to work. And now he just has to attack return in order to get an attack, which is not that hard for him. He is down 5 energy. Vessel only got a grass, right? Actually, I think there's an alright chance he doesn't have enough energy in deck. Alright. I'm taking a risk saying, hey, you have very little energy in deck, right? That's what I'm saying. You don't have much energy in deck. You're not going to find it. Hazardous Breeze is going to be taking 2 prizes the next turn. If I'm wrong about that, I'm in trouble. But if I'm not wrong about that, I think I've won the game. So, let's do this. Okay. Yeah. He needs to find energy recovery. Let's see if he can find it. He's down a lot of resources. No! He had the grass already. So he vesseled for 1, but I guess he already had 1 in hand. Okay, that makes some sense. He can cure him. He can't pulp. He can't pulp. He can Regidrago V, but I'm fine with that. Actually, all of his attack options are not ideal for him. I feel like he's probably attacking with Regidrago V here. But that's not ideal. I mean, what, 130, 30 to a bench? I mean, it helps him. The thing is, that's the only attack he has access to that doesn't lose him energy. Yeah, that's what oh, he puts on the Rabsca? That's surprising. I feel like he put on the Rellor. I might be able to win this, just barely. The tough thing is I have no more Wo-Chiens available. Counter turn does KO. Do I just deck out? I think I might deck out. Which is very hard. He's so close. If I had another Wo-Chien, if I had the ability to set up another Wo-Chien, I'd be able to win this for sure. But I can't. Arguing with Poke Tournament, me with chess. Hopefully round 1 wager mine. I got paired with the same high single person club round 1. Super stressful, still put hard in the end game. Had me feeling the anime strategy. That sounds fun. Drago's a hard matchup. I actually almost managed to win though. If I'd set up like 1 turn earlier, it would have worked. Wow. Alright. 0-2. It's not surprising. With what is this grass box? I mean, it's not really a grass box. The whole point is to deck myself out. Yeah. I'm not surprised to be 0-2, but it is still a really fun deck. 19 minutes for the next match. That's enough time to play fun match. I mean, if I go 0-3, I'm probably dropping, but I'll keep playing right now. I'm enjoying myself. It's a really fun deck to play. And if you want to, go ahead and check my video out on that deck. Maybe I should have linked it in the description. Actually, that should be smart. Actually, I probably can do that now. Take, there we go. Yeah. I don't know if you'll be able to see if I edit the description, but I'm going to edit it. Alright, let's see. Mew, because it's fruit treater. I always start with Mew. Alright, now my description has a link towards the original video. You might have to refresh to see it if you want to. But, yeah, afterward, you can go ahead, click that link, see the original video, or of course go to my channel page. But, yeah, it's a really fun one. And I actually won matches with that game in that video somehow. Fought some things in the ladder that really were not happy and were conceding pretty fast. I'm going to have way more elo that I just started based off that round 1 LOL. Yeah, that's probably true. Fighting better players than you can change you a lot. Ooh, Snorunt. Ooh, okay, so it looks like it's some kind of Frostlass deck. It's actually fine. I don't really have... I mean, I have abilities, but they're like lower HP abilities overall. This is a crazy starting hand. Also, it looked like a prize Secret Box last game, because I actually never came across it. I just realized that I never came across it. So it's probably a prize. I think I just Secret Box my whole hand here. Carmine. Pickaxe? Yeah, Pickaxe. Or I could actually Poffin thins a Pokemon. Right? Yeah, Poffin's better than Pickaxe here. And Stone. Or I could get Nest... Oh, no, I already have Zamazenta, so I don't need Nest Ball. Poffin's better. Poffin for a Rellor. PokéStop, Zamazenta. Do I Carmine or restart first? I'm going to say restart. Just because there's a chance that I just have a bricked hand. No. There we go. How much energy am I down? I'm down 1. That's fine. I can go down 3. I play plenty of rods. Attached to Wo-Chien. The good thing is he also has low HP Pokemon, so I should be able to board wipe them. Carmine. Cool. Pickaxe. Draw another card. Ugh. Okay, because I drew multiple super rods, I do, think I have to use one, sadly. It's okay. Ooh. Interesting. I think I can Vessel to thin out just a single one or thing. I don't want to thin out too many because I don't want to cause problems with that, but because I'm probably going to super rod in like 3 energy, I think it's fine. And I will... Not that. Squawk and Seize. This deck is crazy. Okay. That's great. Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, and Mew. If I thin out a Pokemon, I do lose. Oh, there's no Pokemon to thin out. Never mind. Trekking Shoes. No. Trekking Shoes. No. And I don't think it's worth sending out any more energy at this point. I just... Regal Stance. There we go. 10 cards in deck. That's pretty good. I'm like Ash's mom doing anime poses in the battles. Stands waving Ash flags and merch. Let's go, Arvin, and go. I love that. Oh, man. Poffin. That's a lot of Snoruns. Goodness. Poffin again. Wo-Chien says yummy food. Because, I mean, those are very tasty to a Wo-Chien. Ooh, Meditite. What does Medicham do? It's kind of about a base set. Is it the base set Medicham? Medicham, Scarlet, and Violet. Card. Huh. It's like an amnesia attack at a start. Oh, the Medicham EX. It puts damage counters on your opponent's... It puts damage counters on your opponent's active until they have 50 HP. I think that's what he's using. It essentially puts damage on me until I... Yeah, until I have 50 HP. So that would actually work for the strategy he's going for. That's kind of cool. Okay. Hey, ball. Anything prize? Do I even... Oh. Okay. Oh. That is, interesting. What? Oh, Pickaxe doesn't give me enough cards. That draws me one card. I need more. I could Carmine. But that digs me a... Actually, I could Super Rod. Hate rotting now, but... That's the only way I'm getting the attack this turn, and I need the attack this turn, so I do go for Carmine. If I Super Rod in 3 cards, I end up with a 3-card deck after Carmine. So. Grass, grass, grass. Yeah, there's no way I'm setting another Wo-Chien. Yeah, it's not happening. So grass, grass, grass. Carmine! There we go. And let's Hazardous Greed. Bye-bye Meditite. Bye-bye Snorunt. Yeah, that seemed to work alright. Cool. His attacker's gone. Okay. Being down the rods puts me on a clock. So that's the one thing to be wary about. I am now on a clock. I have 3 turns to win. I get 3 attacks. Hopefully it works. Because I am out of rods. Alrighty. Sounds good. He Ionoing me is actually helpful. At least it only puts it on the active. Yeah, the Medicham only putting it on the active is huge, because my active is, not have an ability. Precious Troll, okay. Ooh, don't. Ugh. That loses me a turn. If he brings up Zamazenta, it loses me a turn. Yep. Because I literally, like, it's terrible. I'm out of Switch Carts, right? I'm down all 3 Switch Carts? Yeah. So I lose a turn, which is very annoying. Panic Mask, 40 each. Okay, that's fine. Well, thankfully I do have enough energy to left to manually retreat. So, I don't need to attack this turn. I would prefer to, of course, but I don't need to. Yeah. Okay. I just end my turn. Actually, I could evolve this to Rabsca at least. Yeah. I could Gutsy Pickaxe, but I feel like I don't want to play any cards, because then he could, like, Iono to try and get me down to a weird deck size. Because already I only make me draw one extra card. If I Gutsy Pickaxe, it draws me even more. So I could deck out. It's always gotta be careful not to deck out. Okay. Good thing it's opponent's active Pokemon. That gets another Frostlass most likely, but that's fine. Not a huge man of the fact he has Panic Mask. Now Panic Mask is 40 HP, this is 50 HP. But of course Alakazam can move 10, so that it doesn't actually... What? Wait, actually, Alakazam doesn't help, right? Because he puts me on to 50. No matter how many are on there, he can't Alakazam until next turn. So I'm actually okay. Yeah, I'm great. How do you get damage on the Alakazam? Wait, how did that happen? We'll put 20 damage on him. Wait, I don't... Oh, he has an ability, right. Duh. That's actually great, because now I can kill the Alakazam. Okay. Freezing Shroud. It's gonna ping my Zamazenta once, but if I kill the Alakazam, the Zamazenta should be able to stay alive. Catch! Retreat! He better not try and Gust me again. Do I Mew here? I actually Mew. Frostlass dummy. Frostlass doesn't affect Wo-Chien, mister. If it affected Wo-Chien, that would matter, but Wo-Chien doesn't have an ability, so he can't actually get enough damage. Like, yes, Frostlass would do that, but if it doesn't have an ability, 50 damage, 50 HP isn't enough to trigger Panic Mask, which requires 40 HP. So if I remove the Alakazam, there's pretty much no way that it can do that. Oh, I forgot about the damage reduction, but thankfully it was still enough to kill Frostlass. Because, yeah, even if I'm already damaged, it's still 50. So, Panic Mask won't be shutting me off. Frostlass affects Zam. Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. I realized. I didn't realize that first, which was a little silly, but eventually I realized. Is his own Frostlass killing that Mew? Also, this Rigid Band has to be a stage 1 for Rigid Band to work. So that doesn't help him. Oh, energy retrieval? Okay. Is he gonna Yoga Kick? He might Yoga Kick. Wait, I just win with Rabsca. No, I don't... Yeah, I don't care. Rasca wins. So, what's up, deal guy? You here to strike a deal with me? Alright. Yeah, Frostlass does affect Zam. I don't know why I didn't realize that's what was putting damage on it at first. Okay. GG's. Yes, indeed, GG's. He doesn't have the tool like this guy has, so... Game. Yes! Why did he Iono me? That just, I guess he needed cards himself, but Iono me allowed me to stay in the game for longer. It's okay, we know you're a Disazard player. I mean, in person, that's true. But I like to play more unique decks online. Until a regional comes, in which you'll see like 5 streams in a row. Like the deck? Thank you, Deal Guy. I'm glad you like the deck. It's definitely fun. It's kind of in a similar vein to a video I made a long time ago. On Orthworm, Radiant Steelix, discarding down to 3 cards in your deck. Then Orthworm also did a similar thing where it actually did the same attack, 240 if you have 3 or less cards in deck. Except that one costs 3 energy, whereas this one only costs 1. So this is actually better than Orthworm. The only problem is that energy recycler doesn't exist. My 6-3 merchant with a bad deck, wonderful. I'm probably not going 6-3 with this deck. Not that good, because it is a bad deck. But yeah, I do go 6-3 a lot in these tournaments. Kind of funny. I mean, I went X3 at Louisville, 5-3, so. Always be like that. 6-3 at NAIC. That's just what the game wants to happen to me, I guess. Yeah. I think next stream I'm going to stream Cloth. That deck looks really fun and actually looks meta, so. I also really like how if Cloth kills you with poison, you can't use Pheasantipity or Unfirst Stamp. That feels awesome. Okay. So, I was looking at meta. I last looked at Charizard and went on a rant about how terrible Devo is. Let's move on from Charizard. To Gholdengo. By the way, there's like 6 minutes till the next match. Very few people have a Togekiss build. Interesting. Actually, no, wait. Never mind, they have more Togekiss than I thought. So yeah, there's a knockout for the point of head takes 1 more prize. That's really fun. Like, seeing Togekiss Gholdengo having a chance to take an extra prize. It was actually kind of funny. I fought a Gholdengo at League Cup. And I super on it in Duskull, then pulled Thornton off the prizes. And I'm like, I can win this turn if I Thornton. But I poured off, but I just shuffled the Duskull back in. So what I did is I actually Nest Balled for the Duskull, Collapse Stadiumed it into the discard. Because I quick search for Collapse Stadium. And then I managed to Thornton in play, and then just kill the Togepi with a Dusclops, and then knock out the active. Actually, killing the Togepi put him in Briar range, so then I could Briar for game. No, it wasn't Briar because I Thornton. It was just killing the Togepi was enough to win. Yeah. Because, yeah, I can't Briar and Thornton. But it was pretty interesting. That's the one problem with Togepi. 50 HP. Dusclops feasts on this guy. You put him down, he's dead. My opponent also happened to play some of the 50 HP Gimme Ghouls, which, Copper Family is nice. I feel like if you're playing the Togepi, you might as well play the 50 HP Gimme Ghoul. Because, I mean, you're having your basics die anyway. And Copper Family is nice. But it is definitely sketchy. 70 HP is easier to survive against, like a Dusclops. But, I mean, if you're Gimme Ghoul surviving, they're just going to go after Togepi instead. So, I feel like you could play a mix, depending on what you need. Although, Continuous Twin Toss can be a good attack sometimes, so I don't know. There's arguments for both Gimme Ghouls. Oh, 3-set for Maniac's a lot. That's nice. I like that. Oh yeah, this was Thoma earlier. Serrano, when my opponent played it. I don't think it's that great of a card. Adventure Discovery was better, because V-Stars evolved from V, so you could get both the basic and the evolution. 3 EXs is not nearly as powerful as 3 Vs, sadly. It's not weak, but it's certainly not as good. Next up is Drago. I don't know much about Drago other than that it's a VDIF, but, Haxorus? Okay. Trying to understand this. So, Knockout has special energy or 230. Why play Haxorus when you can play Executor? I'm not a huge fan of Executor either, but Executor, I mean, it has an easy 150, which is one of the best things that Haxorus does, just solid 230 damage, you know, not discarding energy, because there's so many things that discard energy. 150 is good, you can also touch energy, so that could be useful sometimes, although I'd rather Pulp most of the time. Swinging Sphene. Knock out the active or the bench in a coin flip, you can choose. Well, it is a coin flip, normally both are fine. Like, if you're fighting Terrapagos, you're gonna have 2 Terrapagos down. You flip heads, you KO the Terrapagos. You flip tails, you KO the Terrapagos. Also, if Deco puts a 1-prizer into the active to try and lock you out, you can get lucky and kill the bench Pokemon. Of course, the Iron Bundle is better for that. Like, Iron Bundle is great in the mirror for when they have Cleffa or Radiant Charizard in the active. In fact, the fact that nobody here is playing Iron Bundle, I feel like is a mistake. Because in the mirror match, if they have Cleffa on the active, sometimes it's hard to get around it, and that can cause you problems. 70 is safer versus Pole as well. 70. Oh, Rabsca 70 HP. Yes, 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 yes. Unless they Hawlucha me. But yeah, Executor is interesting. I feel like it's not necessarily required, but it is solid just to be able to take a knockout in 2-prizers. The problem is most decks that are a lot of 2-prizers beat you anyway. Raging Bolt, if they get the first attack, they win. Miraidon, if they get the first attack, they win. Roaring Moon, same thing. So, the decks this is most useful against are already unfavored matchup, and it really only helps against those matchups if they miss a turn 1 attack. Which, like, 70% of the time they won't. But in that percent of the time they can. Oh, we're referring to Gimme Goal HP. Okay. Right. I see. That makes sense. I wasn't sure. I, like, looked at the chat late. Okay, yeah. That definitely is useful. Yeah. And then they'll kill your Togepi instead, of course. And then also put one in your Gimme Goal. Or they'll Hawlucha. But good thing people are cutting Hawlucha. But yeah, that makes sense. Oh, interesting. Some people got the Brilliant Blender build of this. Getting 5 cards and discarding them is powerful. But I feel like Prime Catcher just has so much more utility in this deck. Also, see Terra Orb? Yes, you can guarantee an Ogre Pawn. That's about all it gets. I guess technically you can get Executor. That's Terra. If you ever need to search out Oh, it can get Dragapult too. Maybe it can get more than I thought. I remember my coaching and Rob was talking about Drago and how he doesn't like Terra Orb. Because, while you can guarantee you get the thing, you might as well play Capturing Aroma. Because pretty much you're happy with either result of Capturing Aroma and Capturing Aroma can get Drago pieces. But I do like capturing Aroma for that reason, but at the same time, Terror being able to get your Pult guaranteed while also getting Ogre Pawns is really nice. Why do I have to fight another Arch-Alodon? This matchup is horrendous. But it is the next tournament matchup, so guess we'll see how it goes. Ugh. That's tough. I don't want to fight Arch-Alodon. Because, I mean, like, there are good matchups in this tournament, I know it. But Arch-Alodon is not one of them. My opponent sent a challenge. Wow! Wait, friend request worked! I didn't have to restart the game. I'm so used to having to restart the game when, like, friend requests happen. This is, like, the first time I've seen that I haven't had to. Which, I mean, it's awesome. Just not what I expected. Normally, it doesn't end up working out for me. But the fact it did is great. Makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Because you do? Yeah, I guess that is why I have to keep fighting them. I just do, you know? That's always good reasoning. Why? Because. Very intellectual thinking. Because the game said so. That's a lot of mulligans. I like that because I want to take myself out. Okay. The mulligans help. If I set up fast enough, I might be able to win. So. Come on. That wasn't a good hand, though. It's like, if I set it fast enough, I can win. With the caveat that I still need a good hand. And this hand is certainly nothing or anything but good. I mean, I've seen worse hands, but doesn't mean this hand is good. Just means it could be worse. Nest Ball. Jesus, that looks like one of my starts. That is so bad. Well, this draws a card. This thins cards. So, I've got the top deck plus the pickaxe, right? And I've got almost all the cards in my deck draw me more cards, right? The majority of cards in my deck draw me some cards in some way. Like, half my deck. Drawing 2 cards, most likely I find some way to get more cards. So, in theory, this could work out. See Nest Ball. There's Squawkabilly unless it's prized. Squawk is prized. Squawk is prized. Squawk is prized. Squawk is prized. Yes! Unless it's in hand. Squawk is prized. Please! Yes! Squawk is prized. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can't do that unless I have a bench Pokemon. That's fine. Okay. See, that looked terrible. And it kind of was terrible. But now it doesn't look quite as bad. I honestly... Do I just Vessel a bunch of energy out? I mean, I can find rods later. I feel like I want to make it as likely as possible I draw cards. To the point where I feel like even if I Squawkabilly all my energy... Actually, how many rods are in deck? There's 3, right? So I can always add energy back. I just have to get past this hand. If I can get past this hand, I'm good. So. Ooh! Yes! Now, I do PokéStop. Because I want a Nest Ball. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Attached to Rellor. I don't like losing both stones, but there's no way around it, really. Super odd back. Rabsca, Grass. Good. Carmine. That hand is so dead. Do I cart to Wo-Chien? Yes, I cart to Wo-Chien. It prevents triple draw next turn, but I don't think triple draw is that great anyway. Dang. PokéStop might find me something. I need me Brick. Yep, that is a classic Alfred opener. Yeah. You deem I bricked. Ugh. Bricked. Well, I still have PokéStop, right? So, I can't Squawkabilly anymore is the problem. Why does he have to find an Ultra Ball? I had to have him not have a fast start to win this. I mean, we'll see. Maybe his hand's just dead, right? Probably not, though. Okay. That gets 1 energy. I can handle him getting 1 energy. More would be sketchy, but if he just gets 1, I can relax maybe for a little while. I guess he might not be going for an attack this turn. I don't know. Okay. That likely helps more than it hurts, so that's good. Okay. Am I cooking? Or am I cooked? I'm starting to lean towards cooked, but it's not over yet. We're rolling, yep. Hopefully we're rolling. The problem is concealed cards. But maybe concealed cards doesn't get too lucky, right? Okay. See what he drew. Come on. The good thing is I can thin out pretty much my entire hand here. Yeah. Duraludon? That's fine. I think I might be okay. For now. Okay. Safe for the moment. Yeah. Okay. And he's probably just gonna pass to me, right? Right? Always cooked. We'll see. I don't know if I'm cooking or cooked. Or somewhere in between. That's an interesting top deck. I think I do go for double Rellor, right? I don't... Yeah, because I don't need a bench slot for, I don't need a bench slot for Squawkabilly anymore, so I can't go for double Rellor safely. I think I attached the active, right? Or I can Nest Ball for another Wo-Chien. No, I attached the active. Now that does rely on the fact he misses an attack. Which he might not. But I think it's likely he will. How many rod are in my deck? There's 1 more rod. That's fine. That's fine. Or I could technically, yeah, I could rod back energy. Okay, yeah. I do need to rod just to be a little bit less risky. 2 energy. 2 energy is enough. Yeah, 2 energy is enough. I really don't want to overuse that because I don't like being forced to draw extra cards. Okay, draw 3 cards. Let's see what they are. Can I find Secret Box, please? Or Stone. Okay. I think I If I Vessel, I lose Wo-Chien. No, I can't Vessel. I got a PokéStop. Come on. Okay. Pickaxe. Ugh. Well, I guess I wasn't attacking with Wo-Chien this turn anyway, since he wasn't powered up. So missing the attack here isn't quite as much of a problem because I wasn't getting it anyway. Let's see. Heavy Ball, is there anything there? That's where Secret Box is, of course. Alright, well. I feel like I Super Rod in just 1 more grass. Just to kind of top up on the energy a little bit. I Ultra Ball away my hand. Get myself another Rabsca. And then I draw my deck out. Oh, shoot! I put those down this turn. Getting the Rabsca was a mistake then. Am I out of rods? Yeah! Ah, I should have got the Rabsca. That was dumb. I didn't actually... Shoot. I thought I could evolve that. Okay. That makes things a little more difficult. Okay. That's a bad PokéStop. The fact he had a PokéStop makes me think he's not super set up. If he's not super set up, I can win. Right? Yeah, generally, if he's not super set up, I can win. Concealed. Okay. What do concealed cards find? Hopefully nothing. And he gets the attack. And I think the game's pretty much over now. Especially because I mean 2 Rabscas to get through him. 2 Rabscas to get through him, except I can't do 2 Rabscas, therefore I can't get through him. Because there's no way to get 2 Rabscas up. I mean, who knows? Maybe he, like, prized all his energy and he can never power up that Archaludon. If he can never power up that Archaludon, I guess I could technically win, right? But, I mean, he plays 9 metal. There's no way he just is unable to power that guy up. So, I don't think there's anything I can do. This matchup is horrible. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's possible for me to win at this point. You know how to get an attack every turn, they're not enough damage. They're always 2 hit the Archaludons. So I've lost no matter what. Man, you have Stretcher? I don't play Night Stretcher, no. My list does not have Night Stretcher. It has Broad. But no Stretcher. And, yeah. 0-3. It's interesting. When I recorded the matches for the video, I was, like, winning multiple times in a row. Very quickly. I'd get, like, set up turn 1, then my opponent would concede. But, not happening now, which is, I guess, not too surprising, but also not ideal. It's okay. I enjoyed myself. I mean, at this point, I'm not, gonna be able to win the tournament at all. I'm gonna drop from the tournament, but do any viewers want to play against me? Any viewers, let me know if you would like to play against me, and I'll add you on live. If you would not like to play against me, I'll give like a minute. Then I'll just play against someone random, get one more match in at least. But definitely I'd be willing to spend this time to play against any viewers. Stop opening File Explorer, my goodness. So, give you a minute. See if you would like to play against me. Yeah. And with a minute, there is technically a delay of like 30 seconds. I do need to fix that delay, so. Oh. I don't know how much time it will actually be, but yeah. Alright. So wait till it says a minute has passed for me. But until then, guess I'll be chilling. Alright, 10 more seconds. I'm down. Alright, yeah, right, dude. What's your username on live? Also, sometimes YouTube comments like to delete the username. You can send it, but YouTube might delete it. I'll see. So, definitely don't say my username is in the message or anything. Just send your username as a single message and YouTube might not delete it. Because YouTube's really weird with deleting usernames. Like, I don't know. It doesn't like any links or names or anything. Which is kind of a mess, but yeah. So whenever you can, just send your username in chat. And if you can't, you can also definitely contact me on Discord. I have a server linked in the description if you want to join that. Or I can tell you how to DM me if you want to send me your username. Alright. Now to wait. Log me in right now. Oh yeah, you could add me too, actually. That would probably be easier, actually. This is my name, JG Puffin. I actually, it used to be my dad's account a while ago. We kind of shared the account, but at this point, we do have separate accounts. I just still use the account that used to be his. That's why the username is that. Ash boosted. Okay, cool. I can add you then. Okay, send your request. Accept whenever you can, and we can play against each other. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Alright. In the meanwhile, Which should I chat about? Oh, there it is, actually. Never mind. Cool. Set a challenge to you, mister. If you set a challenge to me at the same time, the game won't register that I both sent it, though. Okay, good. Awesome. You saw my challenge. I'm glad. Alright, let's do this. Heads. Fun times. Going first or second? Guess we get to see. Closing stream. Good luck. Thank you. Yeah, right, dude. Definitely good to close the stream. Very considerate. Okay. My opponents will go first. That's solid. Keep prizing this thing. Okay. Okay, it's still in my starting hand. Good. That seems pretty lucky for a starting hand. Is Precious Carrier better than Secret Box in this deck? I think Secret Box. Lugia. That should be a fine matchup, right? Of course, hands is a little scary, but I can't one-hit hands in return. In theory, Lugia is beatable. I don't think it's easy, but I don't think it's a terrible matchup. Luminous Sign. There's a Carmine. Yep. And Carmine. No chops. Thank goodness there's no chops. Very happy about no chops. Aroma. Tails. Good news, he doesn't get a chops. Bad news, he gets something to set him up. Okay, if he needs another Luminion, actually, that's fine with me. Okay. Cool. Poffin for double Rellor. Good start. Now, I guess I get to pick up to draw a card first. Might as well. Trekking Shoes. Nah. Jeez! Oh my gosh! Wow. That is solid. I go for that, yeah. And then I get Nest Ball, Forest, PokéStop, Carmine. Or do I leave the Carmine in for next turn? I think I'll leave the Carmine in for next turn, actually. Guess I Nest Ball for Zamazenta since I got Forest Seal Stone. I don't really want to attach to Grass because I'd prefer to get on a Wo-Chien because he does take 2 turns to set up. Could PokéStop now, and if I find a Nest Ball, that's actually kind of huge. Okay. Those. And at this point, since I don't have an attachment for turn, I can get Squawkabilly over Wo-Chien. I can find Wo-Chien later. That was a little weird, but I think it's okay. Could restart. No, I'm gonna Carmine first. Maybe I should restart it first. Finding our Carmine here is weird. I'm not. Yeah, Poffin fails anyway, actually. If I Squawk, I lose the Grass. Don't like that. To be fair, it's only 2 Grass Energy. It's only 2 Grass Energy. I can lose it. I really would prefer to power up Wo-Chien. Yeah, there we go. Because Rabsca takes 1 turn, Wo-Chien takes longer. Oh, I could have thinned the Nest Balls. Oh, never mind. I'm fine. Could get Rabsca, but then I draw 1 less card, so I'm not going to do that. Also, I'm going to have to discard my hand, which would make it so I lose a Rabsca anyway. Okay. Regal Stance. Discard, draw 5. There's an argument I should have retreated the Mewtwo to a 1-prizer, because the Lugia probably... Actually, is the Lugia going to attack? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I keep forgetting to retreat the Mewtwo to a 1-prizer. I don't know if it's ever correct, because the thing is I do have a limited supply of these things. But I mean, I still feel like generally it's correct to retreat it. Because I'm taking 2 prizes is also kind of annoying. Especially when he has hands later, he could go 2/2/2 really easily. Ooh, that's a bad PokéStop. Uses Lightning, that makes hands harder. Loses, you know, loses boss, okay? Luminion, yep. Probably gets like a research or something. Yep. How many chops are in his hand? For all that gets 1 chop. He might already have another. Use his hands. This looks kind of like the whole ready list, which is a very good list. Research. 1 chops. Good. Chances are he can get another chops, but we'll see. I guess he could also go for a single chops game. Ooh, single chops. And Chinchino, that's smart. That's smart. That's actually a fun strategy. I really like that. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. Now, I feel like I attack with Wo-Chien. Kill Chinchino and hit Luminion? Kill Chinchino and hit Archeops. I do feel like I want to kill Chinchino. Maybe it's not actually necessary, but it feels good. Heads, okay. Another V-Star, that's expected and fine. I wish I could chase the Archeops, but I don't have a way to do that, sadly. Kill Chinchino, hit Lugia. No. Hit double Luminion is also an option. Actually, yeah, I think I just maybe... I don't know what to hit, man. Chinchino, Luminion. Does mean he can't really put down any more 1-prizers, but I don't know if he ever would anyway. Lumi puts them both in range of a later Wo-Chien. I think Lumi is the way to go. And of course, that does require me getting my deck thin enough to even pull that off. Which that should, in theory, be the least of my worries. In practice, who knows? I think I Vessel to Finn before I PokéStop. Yeah, there's no way I'm discarding my whole hand here anyway. I'm getting the energy out of things I can't PokéStop away, so I'm drawing items. Interesting. Okay. Forest. What's the best way to draw cards? Trekking Shoes is the best way to draw cards, but I would have to draw in a way. The way to draw cards would have to draw into more ways to draw cards in order for me to get there this turn. I feel like there's a good chance that happens. No. Vessel, that's not another way to draw cards. I don't make it. Very close, too. So tough. So tough. Shuffling Wo-Chien, Grass, Rabsca. Yeah. And then I cart to Rellor. And then, oh, I guess I lose Grass with Zamazenta here. Shoot. Okay. That's problematic. I'll see if I can figure out something. I mean, this is a tough matchup because anything with big HP that's not weak to Grass is a tough matchup. Which, to be fair, is a good bit of the format, although a lot of it is 240 or less. Lugia, V-Stars are the things that have more. Okay, Jock. That gets 2 evolutions. Just sends out Archeops, that's fine. Looks like he's gonna shuffle in the Luminion. Yikes. How do you get... How do you get the Lugia out of the active? Wait. I didn't even catch how I got the Lugia out of the active. Did you just retreat it? Oh, Jet Energy, duh. Jet Energy. Of course that's how I get out of the active. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, there goes Luminion. Removing a liability from the board. Okay. How many energy are in my deck? I think I might have put 1 too few in there. You gotta draw a card with the pickaxe. Yep. Let's see. 4. If I take a prize, I think there are some energy prize, maybe. Where do I attach it? I feel like I have to attach to Wo-Chien, because Wo-Chien's my only strategy that I feel like could possibly win. You have 3 or fewer cards in deck, yep. Hit Chinchino, Archeops, or Lumi. Technically, you can't really go for shuffling in Lumi this turn. Without... If he does, he's not KOing my Wo-Chien. What do I pull? Grass Energy? Blue Ball. Is there another Grass Energy in deck? Think it might be prized. I don't know. Don't know. Why didn't I put that on the bench? That's a free retreater. Who's this one? Okay. Yep. Great Ball. Okay. I get Wo-Chien next turn. I take 2 prizes off the Minion. Put damage on a Lugia. I'd have to top deck the Grass Energy. I think I'm a little too low in energy at this point. We'll see. I'm interested if he attacks with Luminion. He does. Is he going to attach his energy again? No. Or is he going to retreat? I don't know. That gets me 1 card deeper in my deck, which is actually not ideal. Let's see. What are there any energy in my deck? Oh no, my energy has no... My deck has no energy. So, I mean, that's just game. He's retreating, so he doesn't KO me. Sadly, I can't take a prize despite that. I can't capitalize on that. Could capitalize on that possibly if I had attached to Rabsca. Yeah. I'm down the energy. With no way to find it. I can hit both of those. And then he KOs me and I'm done. Because I'm out of energy. Darn. That was closer. But yeah. Didn't quite get there. But I'll let him play it out. Finish up the game. Yeah. This deck is terrible. I mean, I went 0-4 when I played on Earthworm, which was the previous version of this deck, and that was probably even worse, so. I guess the deck in general is just always bad. Any type of deck where you have to get yourself that low on deck can't be good in this format, but that's fine. Alrighty. Well, I hope y'all have at least enjoyed the stream. The deck is, of course, not ideal. It's not a great deck, but it's a fun deck. And I think that's definitely the most important thing when playing Pokemon, is that you're having fun. Even if the deck is absolute trash. And I'm decked out. GG. Alright. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I think I'm going to end it here. A little bit of a shorter stream. I'll probably be doing a longer one next Wednesday unless something comes up again. And I think I'll be playing Cloth, which I think I have a good chance of doing well with. Hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, feel free to subscribe. If not, that's okay too. Leave a comment or something of why it was such a horrible stream and you didn't enjoy it. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Goodbye. GG, yeah right, dude. See y'all.